Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Oh, today we're going to be taking a look at another pass-around knife. This one's a little different than most of the pass-arounds we have. Most of the pass-arounds are provided by a company, like Best Tech, Benchmade. The knives come straight from the company. Well, this one, it is a Benchmade, but this one comes on loan to us from our good buddy Zach, from Zach Stuff. He was nice enough to submit this to the pass-around group for everyone to check out. So thank you, buddy. Greatly appreciate it. Now this is the Benchmade 427 Mini Vallation. As you can see here, it is part of Benchmade's black class. There's some info for you. As you can tell, this one was a first production, number 75 of 1200. No surprise that Zach has a first production Benchmade. If you guys know Zach, he is our Benchmade guy. So, thank you again, Zach. Let's zoom out. Let's take a look at the Mini Vallation. You got 6061 T6 aluminum on the handle. Over nested stainless liners. Not a lot of skeletonization going on those liners. Got a nice black stainless deep carry pocket clip for right or left hand. Tip up carry. A nice stainless back spacer there. Of course, you can see there you've got a little glass breaker. And here we have a locking mechanism, because this is an access assisted knife. Now your lock is a dual function lock. Locks it shut and locks it open. So it's a dual action lock. Open and closed. Now the Mini Vallation has got a 4 1/4 inch handle length on it. And as I measure it, right about a 3 3/8 inch grip. So just under 3.5 inches. As you can see there, I don't have a whole lot sticking out in my 3 3/4 inch hand. It should pretty much cover it up, which it does. I can obviously get a good full 4-finger grip on it, as you can see there. Now I said it's a dual thumb stud deployment. That's what I wanted to say. It is assisted opening. Access lock, of course, assisted access lock. Once it's open, you see there you've got a 3 1/4 inch S30V drop point blade. Kind of almost has a harpoonish look to it. They refer to it as a drop point. I did see one place, can't remember what site it was, but they called it the Mohawk spine. I thought that was kind of funny. Three and an 1/8 inch cutting edge on it. Now what I find about this is you see there it's got a... Is it going to come through in the camera? No, it's not really going to. Doggone it. But the grinds do have a nice kind of stonewash on them. But then, there they are. I just had to get it closer. The flats have those vertical grind lines on them. And it's going to be hard where I can't show you both at the same time with the lighting. But I really like the contrast between the stonewash and the vertical grind lines on that blade. There you go. Now you can really see the grind lines. Seven and a half inch fully open length on it. Made in the USA. It's a Benchmade. Let's get our scale out and we'll get some weight, some measurements. Start out in grams. Going to come out to 128 grams. 4.6 ounces. So with that stainless and aluminum, I mean, it's a stout little knife. I mean, 4.5 ounces, that's not a bad weight. It's a pretty, I mean, it's a decent weight for a knife this size. Good, stout, sturdy little knife, though. Is a little chunky. There again, just like me, so we like it. 0.61. Width in pocket, we're going to be looking at about 1 1/4. 1.2. Yeah, 1.2. As far as the carry goes, well, that deep carry clip, you know we're going to like how it carries. Boom. Disappears in the pocket. Benchmade deep carry clips. Very smooth in and out of pocket. Good retention on it. I don't think I've ever had an issue with a Benchmade pocket clip. Especially the deep carry ones. We like those. Carries very well in pocket. My overall take on it. As I said, that's a stout little knife. It's got just enough weight behind it to let you know you got something in your hand, but yet not too heavy for its size, as far as, for me anyway. It's not, I mean, we're 7.5 inches, so it's not a big knife by any means, but that weight just gives it some sturdiness. Like I said, and I mean, being part of the black class, the professional type class, you know, maybe EMTs or someone like that, black class kind of meant for that type. So very well suited for that, in my opinion. The access assisted, very snappy, snaps right out there. I mean, solid lockup. There again. It's a Benchmade. I've never seen one have an issue. As I said, I'm really digging the blade. I wished I could get it to come through a little bit better on that camera. But just a contrast, I really like how that is. I like the mohawk, as the one site called it, the mohawk spine. Nice long swedge. It's got a nice landing pad there for your thumb. Really do like that. Perfect. I mean, it fits me absolutely perfect. My size hand. There you go. We got our butterfly. S30V. And there you go. First production. Number 75 out of 1200. In hand, as I said, it's pretty much built for my hand, for my size hand. As far as I'm concerned, feels terrific. No issue with the pocket. Good weight behind it. Like I said, you get your thumb up there on the spine, you can really put this knife to work, which is pretty much what it's made for. Made to be a work knife. Now, the one thing I will say, and Zach kind of mentioned it before I really started carrying it, anything, but that would have to go. That glass breaker, yes. And I can't talk. Zach kind of made mention of that, and I'll show you exactly why. So while it's in your pocket, you got that deep carry. When you reach into your pocket, I don't know how many times that thing has poked me. Yeah, it would be done. It would be gone. I would grind that off. Yeah. It would not be there any longer. Other than that, I mean, a very solid knife. Even though a little bit smaller in size, I would have no problem putting this knife to work. I think just, heavy use. Now, I didn't heavy use it, because it's not my knife, for one. Did my normal. I cut rope at work. Not an issue. Just a good little performer for me. But I have no doubt that this knife could take heavier duty work without much problem at all. Blue liked it. He gave it an 8.5. Now, the mini Vallation retails for $208. Good stout little knife. But as I said, thank you very much, Zach, for loaning this to the Pass Around group. Greatly appreciate the opportunity to check it out. And I definitely understand what you were saying now about the glass breaker, for sure. But I thank Zach, and I thank all of you for spending some time with me today, checking out the Benchmade 427 Mini Vallation. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.